The process of staying stopped is an entirely different beast altogether. It's got nothing to do with the alcohol. It switches from thinking about something that you're getting rid of to something you want to develop into. You know, one of the questions I get asked quite a lot is, why do so many people struggle to stay sober? And there's so many different reasons for this, right? A lot of different reasons. I think one of the most widespread reasons is the conflation between the act of stopping drinking alcohol with the process of actually staying stopped, right? They're two different things, right? The act is a simple decision, right? You're stepping through a door, if you like, you're stopping that flow of alcohol, and you're stepping through a door and you're going on to something else. So that is a cutoff, right? The process of staying stopped is an entirely different beast altogether. It's got nothing to do with the alcohol. It switches from thinking about something that you're getting rid of to something you want to develop into, right? And this is, I think, one of the differences between what we teach and people like the AA. You know, in the AA, you're continuously taught that the alcohol is with you all along. The damage is with you. The brain mindsets are with you. You know, that's why people keep going to AA 20 years after they've stopped, right? So, and I'm not trying to dish any of the people that go to AA. If that's your way of doing things, that's your way of doing things. But I think for me and for a lot of other people, there are healthier, better alternatives, right? So what you focus on in life is always what you get, right? And also think about this when we talk about things being a process. A process is not a thing that you go into, a state of mind that you go into. You stop drinking alcohol and you go into an alcoholic state then, or you go into a recovery state or a sober state, and you're in that state for the rest of your life, right? Any process has got a beginning, right? You stop the flow of alcohol, that's the beginning of it. You step through that door. It's also got a middle where you start on that path, and we're walking down this path and we're taking this journey together, and you're doing the work, right? If you're coming with me, I'm helping you to do the work, right? Whatever it is that you're doing the work. That is part of that middle process. And then there is an end. And that's the whole point. There is an end to this where you move on to something else, to the next phase in the journey. And that next phase can be anything. It could be dealing with another problem. It could be, mostly generally what I'm talking about is making progress, opening up your potential and seeing how much of that potential you can bring into fruition in your life, right? Then once you've done that, you're no longer staying stopped. You've moved on from that particular phase in your life. That staying stopped from alcohol is now in your past. You've gone through that process, right? You're no longer defining yourself through your drinker's mind, through the old habits. They're gone, or their influence is so reduced that they might as well be gone, right? You've got a different identity. You've got a different identity which has been played out day after day after day in the present. You've got different aspirations that you're now moving towards. You're no longer held back by the things that you're doing. You've put things in place, you've put habits in place, you've put mindsets in place that are helping you to move towards those aspirations in your future, and you're focused on that future, right? And it's really a stage of empowerment where all the skills, all the strength that you've learned and you've built during the journey so far, they can now be applied to other areas of your life. Hopefully to all areas of your life. You're trying to get balance, you're trying to move towards that best possible version of yourself. And yeah, it's a great way to live. I'm telling you, it's just no longer trapped by alcohol. You're no longer trapped by thinking about alcohol in any way, shape or form in your life. Take care of yourself. If you want help, habitsv2.com. Take care. Onwards and upwards. If you want to come walking with me, take care.